If you are a Gemini born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of May 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, May. Okay, so Gemini, May is going to be really good for you. Some of you may have kind of lost your way or been kind of like pushed to the back, or feeling like you haven't been able to fire on all cylinders or get off the ground. And maybe just recently you are starting to feel the momentum come back. You're just starting to feel momentum again in all areas of your life. And May is going to be a continuum of that momentum. And if you haven't felt it yet, it's going to be able to lift you up and to really help you feel productive and positive about yourself. There's so much energy coming in around your self-worth and your value, really feeling good, really feeling whole, really feeling like I can handle this, and no matter how difficult it is or how many hours you're putting in, there's this real joy, authenticity that's available for you this month. It really feels good from the inside out, and it's not fake, and it's not like, oh, I'm trying to be happy. It's you just are. It's really a great energy, Gemini. Okay, and we have a new moon May 6th in Taurus, and for you, it's really going to help you become more focused, more dialed in, and really see where in your life needs attention. Whether you're trying to find a house or an apartment, or whether you're looking, to buy a new car. It shows me kind of like where you need to focus your energy to make a wish or a dream come true. So you want to just add energy to whatever it is. You're going to be able to see that early May, you'll be kind of pulled in that direction, or moved to strike, move to call to action, to to take that thing, or to buy that situation, or to put some additional focus into something. So just know that you're going to be really focused in a specific area of your life, and it feels like it has to do with a hope, wish, or dream, especially around living places, or a new car, something that you want. It feels like you can plant seeds towards getting that. And that could just be that you need another job, or that you need the specific person that you want to list your house, or where you want to go buy your car at, right? Or the type of car that you want. So there's some energy being able to put in so that you can really see what you're getting. And so the universe wants to meet those needs for you. Okay, so let's look at relationships for those of you in a committed relationship for Geminis, what you can expect for the month of May. So you're going to need to have to hold back initially. Your partner is going to need some time to do some things on their own. And you may be a little frustrated that, you want to spend a little more time with them and it's not really happening. But it just feels like, you've got enough to do. There's plenty on your plate to keep yourself busy. And I feel like as your partner is doing what they need to do, there's going to be a buoyancy that comes back to you, where you're really sort of okay with what's going on in your partner, what's going on in their life. And you're going to find that the times that you do spend together are much more sacred, are much more fun. So it's not about the quantity that you spend with your partner, but about the quality. And I really feel like the quality of your committed relationship this month really goes up. It really feels good. And, my whole heart is just open. It feels super, super positive. So I really like the energy around that relationship for you. Now, for those of you that are single and you're interested in finding love, let's see what's possible for you this month. Wow. So there's more than one opportunity here. This is why I'm saying wow. So I see several different people that you could be interested in pursuing or dating, having fun with. And when that's the case, one of the things that you want to be aware of is being present in the moment, and not pressuring yourself to have to choose, not pressuring yourself to have to make one person be the right person. Even though you're really kind of dying to get into a relationship, because I really feel some of you are just like, my whole mouth is watering. You're so thirsty for this commitment. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to get married. You're ready to have kids, or you're ready to go to that next chapter in your life. And even if you're somebody who's 60 and who's looking for love, there's opportunity here, and more than just one person is going to show up. So what there is to do with this is just wait it out. Just have fun with it. Just explore your options. And then you're going to see at the end of the month more of a, it just feels like you'll just know. It feels like you'll just know if one of those individuals stand out for you. And if not, this could actually be the beginning of a really nice summer for you, in which you really have lots of opportunity, lots of places to go and visit, and you always have somebody at your side if you want that. And then it feels like some of you will choose just to go ahead and take a relationship right now. And it feels like some of you are sort of waiting for a little extra something special. And I do think you'll get that. It feels like it might happen in July, but it does feel like there's plenty of for you to choose from here in the month of May. So enjoy yourself. Okay, so for those of you that are interested in your career and your money, and Geminis, let's see how May looks for you. So there's a really nice opening that's happening for you at work. And there's an acknowledgement, an appreciation, and I feel like this, wherever you're at right now, you can expand it. So there's an expansive quality about work for you. So that could mean that you could end up maybe moving and going to another site or another location that would increase your pay and increase your title. It could be that you just take on more responsibility where you're at. You could take more of a leadership role. You could be asked to step into another position, maybe a training session, a training situation where you're training other people. So there's just more responsibility, more clout, and it feels like a little more money that's available for you this month if you want it. I also feel like there's some of you that are going like, I've got enough, I'm fine, I'm going to pass. And that's okay too. So because there are some times in our life where adding more doesn't necessarily up our happiness, right? So you want to be able to know, does this feel good to me? And here's the good news. You have all the freedom in the world to say no without it hurting you. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes, there's a request, but it's not really a request. It's like, no, you're going to do this. And this is not like that. This is a request if you want to, offering it to you first. If you don't want to, no worries. And it's very genuine. So if you don't want whatever is going to be offered to you this month, it's really okay. There's somebody else will step up and take it, and it won't look bad or come back on you. Okay, so let's see about your money. Money continues to expand. Money still feels good this month. It also feels like there's just seeing money blowing all over you. So that's really good. So you want to just like get a hold of it, put it in your pocket, hang on to it. There's this is also really helping your self-esteem to feel better about yourself, to feel more positive, and to finally feel like things are moving, like you've got some movement and you've got some guidance and you've got some direction. There also may be some new opportunities for you to sink your teeth into. They may not be fully formed yet, but there is a movement and a group of people or opportunities that are starting to swirl around you that are up to you to say, hey, yeah, I'm interested in pursuing that. I want to do that. I want to move forward with that. So there's a lot of just opportunity showing up for you around your career and around your money that's going to give you a feeling of security. This is going to work for me. I like this a lot. It makes you feel bigger or larger than life, so it builds the self-esteem. It makes you feel like you've arrived, like you're somebody. So this is a really good feather in your hat kind of month for you guys. So that's really good. Let's look at your health, Geminis. And immediately I've got indigestion, heartburn, all these kind of stomach and gastrointestinal stuff happening. So let's see, what's this about? Some of you, abuse your bodies, right? So you could, let's say you've been diagnosed with something with the digestion, and you've been told not to eat nuts, and you're eating nuts. Or let's say you've got, a gastritis problem that's been induced with alcohol, and you're drinking alcohol and you're not supposed to, right? Or you've been told not to eat spicy foods, and you're eating spicy foods. So Geminis, you're running against the clock here, and you're being, this month, you're being asked, I just see the universe like really putting your nose down and your focus to taking care of yourself. And if you don't, you're going to start to kind of suffer some of the consequences. It feels like you're going to feel more bloat. The universe isn't going to let you get away with this, especially towards the end of the month. It's really going to start to come up and pester you if you don't start taking good care of yourself, because it wants you here on the planet. It wants you successful. It wants you happy and whole and healthy. And so this is actually a little blessing or a little gift that these things are percolating up, because you're not doing what your body needs to be doing. So your body is really letting you know, what needs to be done. So you just want to pay attention to that, Gemini. You just want to notice, if your body's acting up, if all of a sudden you're getting back strain and you're pushing yourself too hard at work, or you're exercising too hard, or you're not exercising enough, your body's going to let you know. So this month, your health is going to really be activated, especially towards the end of the month, in areas that you need to pay attention to. And that's going to it's going to support you. And I do see you actively listening and following through, because it kind of gets to the point where you go, I really have to do something about this. And now you're going to have the resources, the time, and the desire to go ahead and make those changes. So you have a lot of support here at the end of the month to make the necessary changes, Gemini, that you need to do for you to have optimal health. So I really like that. So let's see if there's anything unexpected for you in the month. Yeah, so there's, for some of you, you're going to need some patience in dealing with some specific friends, people that maybe, you've been close to in the past, and they've come back into your life, and then you sort of remember, oh, now I remember why I don't see them so often, because it's that little love-hate relationship. You love them, you go out with them, but then they always end up, talking about other people, or they end up being drunk, or somehow or another it ends up going, this is why I don't hang out with you as often. So it's kind of like this little love-hate relationship with some people coming back into your life this month. And just know that it feels very temporary to me. It doesn't feel like it's a big deal. In other words, just kind of roll with it. And I also feel like part of this is an opportunity for you to give back to that person. So this person who's kind of been an irritant to you, who's coming back into your life, it's an opportunity for you to make peace with them, make peace with it, with the situation, with that behavior that they exhibit that drives you bananas. And it's also an opportunity for you to restrict, for you to change your behavior, for you to have compassion for them and just love them the way they are. So the universe is kind of giving you a second chance to kind of clean up your act around a person or a scenario that you have just kind of written off or not really reached out to. So if you do that, it feels like you end up enjoying them, and you end up having a really nice time together. And this could even be a family member. It could be around some unexpected travel, or a place that you end up going, and then you're visiting with family and you're connecting with them, and there's a sibling that you butt heads with. It can be that sort of energy where you end up just loving them for who they are. You have the energy to deal with it. That's the good news. So don't stay home. Don't not go because you don't want to deal with family, or you don't want to deal with, that best friend at that wedding, or whatever, the ex, whatever it is. You want to just kind of like let it go, because I really feel like you'll have the energy and the compassion to be able to deal with them this month. So really good month, Gemini. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment for you personally in getting what you want out of life. There is a full moon May 21st in Sagittarius, which really for you is a really happy energy, an opportunity for you to be able to receive. And it just feels like there's just this really great enjoyment that you're getting around that time too. So there may be some things coming into you that you've worked for, and it's finally showing up for you. And as always, we do have planets moving around, and we've got Mercury that's retrograde for the first 3 weeks here. And you just want to know that while that's retrograde, you can expect additional people to come in your life. Not only the troublemakers, the one that you've had problems with, but also people that you've really loved and people that you've enjoyed being with. So just know that you might cross paths with some of them as well, which makes it for a really fun, interesting, and heartfelt month. So Geminis, have an amazing month. Enjoy yourself. It sounds like you're going to. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.